unbowlable too. And today might be one of those days.
Oh, he's trapped him on the leg, going for the square shot again. The umpire unmoved. And no damage done, but he's practiced the shot about another 3 times. Yeah, it's tough to bowl. I guess you've got to mix it up a bit, Barney. You can't keep bowling in that same area because you're going to go every ball, aren't you?
Yeah.
And this time, a nice shot along the grass there by Weeks. Oh, he's got sent back.
Yeah, and rightly so. Tanner King doesn't want to throw his wicket away. He's having fun too.
And just pick up the single there. Well, Captain Dan Jenner there just high-fiving the bowler, I thought, just giving him a slap on the hands because he only had a single taken off him.
I think they're doing a lap of the oval.
So he comes in again and straight down the ground and always a single there to bowl it and stop it.
Should be 2 there.
And Weeks comes back for a comfortable 2. Well, last week, the Lobethal smashed, was that 400 and something, Barney? So
was it? Really?
At this stage, we're on target for that.
Oh, huge.
So our scoreboard's just a bridge version today due to our scoreboard's not syncing with the program. So got issues there with the internet. That's been played out to the point boundary for another Solomon's boundary.
Wow.
What a start here by Lobethal. And they race up to none for 37.
With over 10 years of experience, they know electrical testing and tagging better than anyone. As part of their convenient and professional service, the local guys Test and Tag take all of the necessary steps to ensure they complete jobs quickly. Services include the testing of electrical appliances, fire extinguishers and blankets, safety switches, microwaves and emergency exit lights. Local guys Test and Tag has been designed using their experience to build lasting relationships with their customers by leaving no stone unturned to ensure you're always satisfied with their services.
Oh, what a start here in round 5, Alexander and Eastern Hills cricket. And let's have a look at the lineups for Lobethal. We've got Hackett, Norsworthy, Graber, Huxter, King, Martin. Weeks and Higgins. I'll tell you what, they might need any of those other blokes at the moment.
It's the Martin Huxter show, isn't it?
Just about to, and there's Hahndorf's lineup. Jenner, Salt, Algaretto, Watson, Montgomery, Tate, Montgomery, Huxtable, Judd, Shanahan. So, yes, a few names the same in both sides. So, nothing better than playing a game with your brother, or these days can be your dad, or just unbelievable. And families are the backbone of community sport, and they keep small regional towns thriving, and provides opportunities of mental health and employment and opportunities further in life, whether it be sporting achievements, going at the highest level. And seen that with the Murray Towns, with young Kelvin Smith representing the state, and many others. As that one might be where to bowl to Weeks, very wide. Just scraped it in there for Crompton.
We've got a bowling change already, Bruce, at this end. It's Lachlan Huxtable on, replacing Paul Allegretto, who's gone for 1 over for 21. So, bit of a tactical decision there. The experiment didn't work.
And Weeks straight down the ground. He doesn't even bother running. You can bowl whoever you like. I'll hit them down the ground. Another Solomon's boundary. None for 48. And I reckon if I'd bowled 1 over for 21, Barney, I'd take myself off.
Yes, you'd probably think about it, wouldn't you? Oh, no, I certainly would. But
Weeks is just in champagne form. This is.
But the thing is, he'll always give you a chance. And although he hasn't edged one or really skied one to a fielder, he's hitting the ball aerial, he's hitting them up. So it's just a matter of time, really.
And, of course, only allowed those couple of fielders outside the circle. So Weeks taking advantage of that restriction and playing it to his advantage. Full, and he goes again and slices it through the covers. Oh, good fielding
stop.
In the covers. Great stop, and kept it to a single. And you only want 7 or 10 of them, and you can save a dozen runs. And they all count, don't they?
They do, and it adds pressure onto the batsmen as well. Not that they're feeling much at the moment, but little things like that certainly, I guess you call it a 1%er, certainly helps stop the run rate.
Well, we got a couple of awards to give out today with our 2 live streams. Right up at the toes, well bowled. That's the spot you got to be. Give the batsman no length or room at all. So we'll get you working on them, Barney, throughout the day. We've got the Monteith Meets back at home. We'll keep an eye on that match for the Monteith Meets $30 voucher down there at Monardo, taking on the might of Maipalonga, I think it is, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And, of course, here, the Bridge Hotel player of the match. We'll keep an eye on that. Barney will pick them and we'll give them an interview later in the match. End of the over. It is none for 48. Established in the 1880s, the Mount Barker Courier has a rich history and has been owned since 1952 by the Marston family. The newspaper focuses on local news, events, stories and sports, catering to the community's interest within the Adelaide Hills regions. The Courier, a good read guaranteed. So do yourself a favour. Out every Wednesday at good newsagents or purchase online. 46 Hutchison Street, Mount Barker. Phone 8391 1388. Proudly supporting the Alexander and Eastern Hills Cricket T20 competition and MFLTV. The Courier, the newspaper of the Adelaide Hills. Welcome back. Start of a new over. And just got some details of the T20 competition. Now, I understand, Barney, and you'd be pretty wrapped with this. Monardo Black Caps, I'm led to believe, fielding a side in the upcoming Alexander and Eastern Hills big T20 competition.
Yep.
As Weeks thinks this is T20. That is the shot of the day. Beautiful shot. Straight out to the cover boundary. And almost got it there in record time along the turf. That ball was hardly in the air. That is a beautiful shot out of the textbook.
Yep.
And Weeks races along and brings up to 50.
Great cricket shot.
And again from our commentary box end, short and pulled away this time. Through square leg, out to the Solomon's boundary again.
Oh, wow.
Well, maybe we just should have videoed or recorded something that just said out to the Solomon's boundary. Press the button. Please, Mr. Music. Weeks is on fire. And the score races up to 56.
Yep.
And fielder there at deep point, going right back on the boundary.
He might be on fire, Bruce, but has he made 100 this year?
Yes.
He has.
Yes, he's absolutely on fire, and he's just seeing him out there at the moment like a basketball. And a dot in the book, a rare occurrence. Weeksy, what's going on?
Playing for red ink.
Yes, I think it's like this. You've got to try and mix it up, keep one short of a length, one pitched up, maybe one wide.
Oh, he's just walked across.
Hadn't he? With ease. And given himself more room than a ship's got, and it goes out to the Solomon's boundary for 4. Wowee! Weeks is on fire. And I don't think we've seen anything like this, Barney. This is just incredible batting.
It is, isn't it? As you said, taking full advantage of the fielding restrictions. He's wandering about his crease. He's walked across to the offside to hit it down leg side because there's only a couple of fielders out on that side of the ground. And I don't know, is it his birthday today, Bruce?
Well, if it has.
Looks like it.
Well, Christmas has come early.
Well, Christmas has come early,
No doubt about that. And as you see there, we download the app. We can see all our pictures on the Flurio app. It's great to be in partnership with Susie and the team. Of course, available also on Vimeo and YouTube. As this time, Wide on Weeks cracks it out to the cover. Region and the man there at cover point keeps it to the single. Weeks retains the strike. Umpire Robin Crompton says that's the over. None for 62.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you.
Contact John, MGA Flurio, 0439 886 331. Start of a new over from the town end, or the Closey's Supermarket signage end, and that good supporters here of MFLTV. And a Weeks will be aiming for that sign, no doubt. He's hit a couple down there already. And that's where you got to be. Just get it out a little bit wider and make him reach for the ball rather than straight at him, where he's got such a good eye to just line it up and hit through the line of the ball. So good start. Dot in the book. And that one there, he's gone too wide. The old dead ball. These days, just called a no ball. So looking at our sponsors, we've got the Lobethal Hotel with the coin toss, Nutrient Ag Solutions with the wicket, Solomon's Flooring with the boundary, Murray Valley Sheds, the scoreboard, and of course Dutton's Murray Lands, the player, the car Parison and the replay, and of course Bridge Hotel, the player of the match, Dash Irrigation, scores around the grounds as they get through for a single. Back to what I was saying before, Barney, with the T20 comp coming up.
Yes.
And we've confirmed and locked in 4 matches to cover. Thursday, December 11. Thursday, January 8. Thursday, January 15. Thursday, January 22 is another game. We won't be covering that one. The semi-final, January 29. We won't be covering that one. And the final is on February 5. We'll be covering that one. So 4 out of the 6 matches. Of course, we'll miss 2 matches. Been on holidays. Well, there you go. The wicket keeper's going to have to get this one. It's a tough gig behind the stumps.
Tough gig when your fielding position is wicket keeper, deep final leg. But they've run 3.
Come back for an easy 3. So hopefully you can join us for them, Barney. 4 T20 matches and the grand final back at the Summit this year.
Yeah, that's good news.
So looking forward to that. None for 66.
Yeah, as you're saying, Bruce, Monado boys are pretty keen. They're getting their shirts organised already, and I think they've already they've got 3 games in the T20 comp.
Oh, gee, Robin Crompton there, he's just about had a snack, and then he's called a wide, so...
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, Robin.
Well, I thought he was going to let it go, and...
Yeah, I did too.
I don't know whether Weeks gave him a bit of a glare, but... He won out, got a wide. And clever batting here by Weeks. And King was going to come for the second, but in the end, good backing up there. And they just pick up the single. So, yeah, promises to be, I see the nominations have just gone out yesterday. So, promises to be another exciting T20 comp. Usually gets a bit of influx from the Hills. And, of course, the great Southern Cricket Association. And short of length and King went to pull that behind square down a fine leg, but just couldn't get onto it. And no run. So in the field, we've got a slip and a gully, and then a man at point, cover, extra cover, mid-off. And on the onside, a man on the deep mid-on boundary. And then a mid-wicket and deep square. And it looks like he's going for a stumping. Square leg unmoved.
Excellent take and whipped off the bails all in one action. That was brilliant work behind the stumps.
See if we've got a replay from our side on camera. There's been a lot happening in the back of the box. Computer person, the producer, under a lot of pressure with the internet playing up. That's just glided off the hip nicely.
He's got to go again, the keeper.
I've never seen this, Barney. Have you ever seen the keeper have to chase 2 balls in about 5?
They might run 4. Tanner King's up for it. He's coming back. Well run, son.
Well, it's only a cool day. Might have only got 3 on a hot day. And 4 all run. Rounds out another over. The runs are just leaking from everywhere. None for 73.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your local state member for Hammond. Also privileged to be the Shadow Minister for Veterans Affairs, Emergency Services and Regional Roads. So pleased to be part of the Great Southern Football League sponsorship. We've got a magnificent area through Langhorne Creek at Strathalbyn as part of my electorate, and making sure that we get right outcomes for people so that we can get better education services, better health services. We do Justice of the Peace services in the office at Murray Bridge, or we can come to you. Whatever needs you have, we can assist and get those state needs officiated with.
Welcome back. And we've had scoreboard issue with the sinking side of it. Beyond my capabilities, Barney, but
Me too.
at the moment, there's anything I'm relating to sinking at the moment, and that is Mitchell Weeks sinking a few balls to the boundary.
I thought you were going to say you're sinking a few beers.
Well, we can do that too down at the Lobethal Hotel after the match. But, gee, Weeks is just on fire, and we're seeing another bowling change here from the commentary box end. And
well, changes got to be made, don't they? I mean, we've had 6 overs. We've got 73 runs, so you've got to pull the changes. You can't just leave it as it is.
You better check that scorebook, Barney. You've never seen it like that.
It's a scribble. It's just like, can't give up.
Well, let's have a look at the field. We've got a deep backward square on the boundary. We've got a deep mid-wicket on the boundary. And we've got a deep point on the boundary. So they're the ones trying to give some protection. As Weeksy just pulls away, umpire Crompton stops the bowler. Man at square, man at mid-on, man at mid-off, all genuine positions, cover and a backward point. Still got a slip in, Barney.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And right up on the pads, good ball first up. Weeks just turns it on the leg side and fielded there at sort of a short square and no run. So Weeksy just good batting. Don't have to hit everything out of the park. Just have a look at the new bowler first.
Yeah, you got to give the bowler, you got to, make him feel like he's got a chance.
And down the leg side, umpire Crompton says a wide in the books. Curtis Montgomery, the new bowler. So, yeah, unsure of the program yet for those T20 matches, as just chipped in there to cover. Good, quick running, good call.
Oh, and there's overthrows.
And, yes, they can't afford to give them away. They pick up 2 and Weeks retains the strike. So with the team nominations coming in, they haven't got a draw up yet, Barney, but we'll certainly in the next coming weeks get that all sorted out where we're going in the T20s. Looking forward to that.
Yep.
And I think there might even be a couple, if not all of them, at Callington under lights. So how exciting is that? Another Solomon's boundary. And Weeks puts his bat in the air and celebrates. Well, I think that would be the fastest 50 this season, well, that we've seen anyway.
Oh, we've seen, yeah.
And that's just brilliance.
It's not brilliant, it's brutality. I was just going to say he hasn't hit a 4 for a little while, and bang, there he goes.
You're going to take a Panadol out to him. You thought he wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
Oh, Robin Crompton's just about called for a reserve umpire. His arms are getting sore. This one's cracked out to the man sweeping there at deep cover. He's got pretty much from point around to even backward point round to the cover sweeper position. And the bowler there just giving him his right royal orders to get back on the boundary. So none for 80. Wow, that's almost 12 and over, Barney.
Almost. Yes, I reckon that's good enough.
And tipped around the corner there, beautifully run and through for another quick single. And about all this power hitting, really there hasn't been even a chance yet of...
No, not yet.
Even a close chance. So, really executing the big hitting very nicely. Is in again, and Weeks glides it into the gully position. And end of the over, another dot in the book. It is none for 80. Business is picked up with my new wrap. They didn't just do the sign, they designed it too. Indoor or outdoor signs, Apex Custom Wraps have got the sign to make you stand out from the crowd. Banners, flags, posters, safety or magnetic signs, they've got the sign that will look mint in your business, on the fence or vehicle or footpath. No job is too big or too small, just drop your truck in and they'll give it a wrap. Our technicians are experienced and fully qualified. Apex Custom Wraps, 118 Morris Road, Murray Bridge. Or call the team on 0424 158 600 or email ash at apexcustomwraps.com.au. You think of it, we'll wrap it. Welcome back. Let's have a look at that Dutton's replay again of the side-on stumping. I was looking at something else and didn't see it. Here it is. Thanks to Jack Mark and the team at Dutton's. Yeah, I think he had his foot on the ground there. So great vision from our side-on man on camera. And change bowler. Again, so pace out of the attack and just some slow medium. And this one pushed into the extra cover position, no run. Yeah, Jared Tate, I didn't think he was going to bowl the Lobethal Hotel coin toss. It was Captain Jenner said he's coming back from a shoulder injury and it's just great to have him in the side as a batsman. So
yeah, no doubt.
I guess you've got to pull out all the shots, don't you? When you
well, when you're being dominated like you are, you sort of clutch at straws, don't you, to try and get a wicket or cut the run rate. Jared Tate's obviously put his hand up and said, "I can do a job." Or he was asked nicely if he could bowl.
Well, maybe Robin might have even offered to bowl out there. There's the weather. Current temperature is 16, but it feels like about 8.
Oh.
And a throw at the stumps, and they're going to get an overthrow. So, great throw, but...
Great throw, but a ricochet off the stumps gives away a run.
So, couple of overthrows now.
Which brings Mitchy Weeks on the strike against Jared Tate. And this is sort of a matchup that people will pay money for, wouldn't it, Bruce?
Oh, for sure.
Watch this.
Two of the guns in Alexander and Eastern Hills. I think it'd be fair to say in the last 10 years. Well, Weeks, 4 in a row as captain of Lobethal this year, taking a break. And Jeremy Hackett holding all the aces. There's the premiership table, Barney, as it currently stands. And got Lobethal 14, Strath 10, Bremer Callington, Hahndorf, Wistow 10, 6 to Nan, 6 to the Creek, 2 to Woodside. I think the surprise there is probably how low Woodside is and played out to the covers and no run. So a good start to Jared Tate. End of the over, none for 83. The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. Start of a new over, and King saying, I want to get out of here and see a bit more action. Put Weeksy down the other end. So that's what he's done. None for 84. Weeks is on 52. King moves to 27. And big shout there. Extremely big shout there from the bowler. Didn't get as much support from his teammates, especially behind the wicket. And now he's just going up and questioning Robin Crompton. Don't think there's too many bowlers that haven't done that.
Oh, when you're bowling to Mitchy Weeks, you want to know what went wrong.
He comes in again, short and pulled away by Weeks. Down to fine leg. The man down there keeps it to a single. Few words there between Weeks and the umpire now, so
yeah, Mitchy Weeks probably congratulating Robin Crompton on a good
I think
decision.
there's a bit happening there between the bowler and Weeksy at the moment. And Robin's coming in the middle of it. Now the captain, Jenna, coming in. So a few words there between the bowler and Weeksy. A bit of feeling in this one, Barney.
Oh, yeah, there would be. Especially after Robin Crompton doing a bit of finger pointing there at Mitchy Weeks. Probably telling him to shut up.
As King plays it straight down
nice.
the ground. And a London Bridge there at mid-on. That's going to race away. And it'll just pull up in front of the boundary. And they'll come back for 3.
Fielder got a hand to it, slowed it down enough to stop the boundary, but wow, terrific shot from Tanner King. Got 3, and now that brings Mitchy Weeks on to strike, and this is going to be interesting to see what happens here.
Well, Curtis Montgomery, what's he going to do? Oh, clever stuff by Weeks. He's still got to bowl a few more overs. You don't have to hit the first ball you face from him out of the park. So, good control there shown by Robin Crompton. And I wouldn't like to see that go out of the game, Barney. I think you need a little bit of...
Yes, you need.
And the leg side and a wide.
Nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with two competitive people going at it, as long as it's not over the top.
Yeah, as long as it's above the table. As Montgomery in again. And outside the off stump. Umpire Crompton says, end of the over. It is none for 88. Hydro Institution is your hydroponic supply store in Mount Barker and the Adelaide Hills. We're here to provide the Adelaide Hills and the Mount Barker community with industry-leading brands and equipment for all hydroponic needs. The Hydro Institution in Littlehampton is the best place to buy top-quality hydroponic supplies for your plants. Here you'll get amazing prices and advice on all your hydroponic systems. The Hydroponic Institution, Unit 1, 4 Griffiths Court, Littlehampton. Check out our website, https://thehydroinstitution.com.au or phone 0873 801 824. Welcome back to the Nutrient Ag Solutions Alexander and Eastern Hills Round 5 clash here at Lobethal. As the sun comes out, cloud's not moving too much. So we're on phone internet. Satellites bombed out. And around the corner. And someone's going to have to get it. And smart thinking by the batsman. They come back for 2. Well, Barney, 9 overs. 90 on the board. That's 10 runs and over. 45 over match. Do you reckon they're on target for 450?
Well, theoretically, yes. And Mitchy Weeks is just trying his best now to do that. He's hit another 4. Oh, my goodness me. What a day so
That's
far.
just raced out of the fine leg boundary.
Huge.
Another Solomon's boundary. And I'll tell you what, right at the moment, Steve at Solomon's, he said he can shut up about Solomon's next week. He's had all his sponsorship he wanted today in the first 10 overs. Incredible stuff. Oh, it's only the first 4 Tate's had on a fist bowling, but this one will be the second one. Lifts it up a bit more, but it doesn't quite go over the boundary. And another Solomon's boundary, back-to-back 4s off Tate. And the score races up to the 100. None for 100. And we're only in the 10th over. Let's have a quick look around the grounds. Bremer Callington trying to dig themselves out of a hole there. 3 for 30 in the 13th after being 3 for 2. And in the other match, scored a hand Woodside 2 for 39 against Wistow. As the batsmen get through for another single. So King being quite smart here, Barney.
Yep.
Not trying to hit the cover off the ball, just place it around.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to, does he? Mitchy Weeks is doing all the scoring. Tony King hasn't been slack by any stretch of the imagination either. His first 2 scoring shots were 6s. So he's joined the party. And Lobethal on a big charge.
Yeah, 100 up. Crowd getting involved in it too as King plays it down to deep mid-wicket. And trot through for a quick single. None for 102 in this the 10th over. And good running again. Great shot there from the side on camera. And a big thanks to the Lobethal Cricket/Footy Clubs for the access. End of the over, it is none for 103. Like your house, your car plays a huge part every day, so it's important you look after your assets. When you're looking to give your car some TLC, there's only one name you can trust: Goodyear Auto Care and A+ Electrical and Diesel. We specialise in consumer tyres, commercial tyres, car servicing, store services, brake servicing, balancing, wheel alignments, batteries, air conditioning, diesel tuning and auto electrical. Call Joel and the team today, 8536 2422 or 11 Rankin Street, Strathalbyn. The home of the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack RT. Welcome back. We're doing well to be on live. It is just thick cloud here up in the hills at this beautiful ground, Lobethal. And stunning oval here with the magnificent outdoor facilities for playing local footy and, of course, the new double coaches boxes they've just recently built a couple of seasons ago where our camera's out of. Big thanks to the Lobethal Footy Club for the access. And the oval looking in magnificent condition. And a big oval it is, as Montgomery continues from our, I guess you call it the southern end, our commentary box end.
Yeah, that's what I'd call it.
And well bowled right up on the pads, and Weeks just flicks it into mid-wicket and picks him up himself up a single. Thanks to Dace Irrigation, let's have a look around the grounds. Murray Towns Cricket. Jervois 1 for 4 in the 5th. Wanderers 2 for 20 in the 5th. Ben Trenorden out. And Maipo 1 for 17 in the 4th versus Monardo in the final game. Tail and Ben 2 for 18 versus Manham in the 8th over. Scores around the grounds thanks to Dace Irrigation. 151 Adelaide Road and 41 Milnes Road, Strathalbyn. Great supporters of local sport. And we look forward to just announcing the Monteith Meets player of the match today, and we'll interview that player and give them their award when we're back home in a couple of weeks. And Damien and Lockie will have enough to do there today. They've got some internet issues too by the looks of it. As a reverse sweep.
What the earth?
And the umpire says no to the appeal from Montgomery. And a few words there again.
Probably discussing Mitchie Weeks' technique, I think. Play straight, that's the way. Get behind it. We'll get something behind it. He's certainly got his body behind it.
Well, let's have a look at the Duttons replay. And this is side-on action. It looks like he was trying to dodge out the road of it in the end.
It was, I think.
And King into the gully. No rung. And there it is from the forward. Certainly going to make our highlights. Thanks to Duttons. And right at the minute, it's probably 1-1. Weeks 1, Montgomery 1. As he comes in again, the tall timber of Montgomery right up in the block hole and dug out almost like the old pitching wedge down to mid-on. Mid-off's got to come round and tidy up. They come back for an easy 2 onto the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard and takes the score up to, what have we got there, Barney? 106?
108.
108. End of the over, 108 for none. Old Strathalbyn, founded in 2024, is a space where you can gather with friends and family to enjoy great food, quality regional wine and exceptional coffee. We'd like to invite you to our space to explore what we have to offer. Fried chicken burgers, $26. Pizza from $22. Super today, $16. The Vault breakfast, $27. Seasoned wedges, $14. And the kids' corner, bacon and eggs, $14. Toasties, $12. And pizzas, $15. A range of beers from $9.90. Or for that special occasion, the Bleasdale Sparkling Shiraz, $75 a bottle. The Vault, where the food and wine is perfect score the first time. Oh, start of the new over and it's whacked fine for 4. Well, there's no holding up here by the Lobethal Northern Tigers, and that's raced down to the Solomons boundary. Right at the minute, Barney, I'll make a call.
Yeah.
None for 100 and... What are we? None for 108.
112.
112 as he's trying to whack that around the corner again. I mean, a wicket can make a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
But at the moment, I'd say Lobethal on target here for minimum 250, somewhere up around 250, 300.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely on target for 300.
Tate again and pulled square of the wicket out to the boundary for 4. Well, we might as well put that on USB. No, it's just pulled up.
Just pulled up in front of this boundary marker.
Did it hit a seagull out there or something, Barney?
Might hit seagull droppings.
Well, they had to run them. In the end, just the 2. I think they were...
Yeah, they were convinced it was going all the way.
Yeah, might have just had an earpiece in the ear. As Tate again and reverse over the top of the slip region down towards the third man boundary. They've got a couple and they'll come back for an easy 3.
I don't know who's chased that, Bruce, the fielder, but he is not fit. He can't run. He's pulled up lame.
Oh, something happening down the other end there. Robin Crompton might have been, one short. Well picked up by our scoreboard person, producer, whatever you want to call them. They've just spotted that, so I think might have only been 2 there, Barney, not 3.
Right.
We'll have to see with HQ there how much they actually gave on that one. Raced up to 120. Round the corner again, the man's up and good again running. Beautiful running. And yeah, that was hit to that man that you just said was a little bit lackadaisical in the field.
He's not a little bit, he's a lot. He's not lackadaisical, he's hurt, he's injured.
Well, either that or he's had a couple of frothies at the Lobethal Hotel the night before or something. He's not running for that one either. It's backward of point, racing down towards the boundary in front of the club rooms for 4.
Wow. Great shot.
Well, this is some of the best hitting I've seen, Barney. Unbelievable hitting here at Lobethal. We should be paying money for this. End of the over. None for 125.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specializing in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy, and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 85310499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
Starting New Montgomery over and on King's pads, and he just clips it into mid-wicket. Jenna, the fielder. You know, it might not have been Jenna. Jenna looks to be at mid-on. And no run. So, no one out deep on the offside, Barney. The leg side has that man at mid-wicket on the boundary and a man at fine leg. Montgomery again, bowls it wide and smashed out to cover. Gee, that was hit with some force.
It was, wasn't it? I was just thinking, Bruce, can you imagine being at cricket practice with these guys? It'd just be like balls flying everywhere.
Well, you wouldn't want to turn your back, would you?
No.
The age-old thing, watch the next bloke bowling the ball and where the batsman hits it. Has beautifully soft hands and just enough to race through for a quick single. But in fairness, Barney, would they practice like this? Would they get up there in the nets and try and...
Well, I think on the agenda for Mitchie Weeks is to practice his reverse shots. He's tried 2 today. They haven't looked the best, to be honest. But
and to be fair on that...
He's still out there, though.
On that subject of practice, Barney, we see all these great facilities going in with these stretch-out nets and everything. Mm-hmm. But I tell you what, back in our day... I still reckon some of the best practice you could get.
Throat. He's got him.
He's got him. So he's out. A great innings comes to an end. And Mitchell Weeks walks away. Well caught. A Nutrien Ag Solutions wicket. And Lobethal have one back in the shed. None for one. A 1 for 122. And a big thanks to Nutrien Ag Solutions, getting right behind our coverage and sponsoring the the wicket, and of course Lobethal Hotel with the wicket. And quite simply, wouldn't be doing this without the great generosity of some magnificent sponsors and some of the other guys up here supporting us: the Commercial Hotel, MGA Insurance, the Hydro Institution, the Vault, A+ Auto Electrical in Strathalbyn. And there it is, Mitchell Weeks out for a well-made 80 off just 47 deliveries.
Whoa.
And I would say we've been doing this for 6 years. This is our 6th year, Barney. That is the best hitting I think we've seen. And the local guys, Soul Deep Massage Clinic, Lakeside Turf, Closey's Supermarket, and of course, Jeff Pistola up there at the Courier. G'day, Pistols. I'm sure he's tuned in. End of the over. It is one back in the shed, 1 for 122.
It's funny how my car always gets left out.
Welcome back. And, well, there's only 11 blokes breathing a sigh of relief out there, and they're from Hahndorf. What about that hitting from Mitchell Weeks, Barney?
What about it? Something to behold, wasn't it? Like you said, 80 runs off 48 balls, strike rate of 166. It's just... whoa.
Oh, straight back to him. He's gone. 2 wickets in concession. And that could change the context of this game. A Nutrien Ag Solutions wicket. Lobethal, 2 for 123.
No one knows your land or business quite like you. And at Nutrien Ag Solutions, we're committed to seeing you reach your potential. With more than 150 years of experience in Australian agriculture, unrivaled local knowledge, and the ability to leverage our global reach, Nutrien Ag Solutions can deliver enhanced productivity to your farm gate. Together, we can feed the future.
Welcome back. And you can also watch the Murray Towns coverage on our YouTube. I tell you, Barney, as a father, very proud of my 2 kids and running the computers on these coverages. A lot happening in the back of the box here.
Oh, yeah.
And I no doubt a lot happening down there. And, of course, throwing there Damien helping out as well. And makes for a very proud dad. Can't obviously play cricket with my kids anymore. Getting a bit old for that. But to see them, what they're doing and keeping all this going is just mind-boggling. And I was just over there at the start of the game talking to the lady on the scorebooks from Hahndorf, and she was absolutely 20 out of 10 for us, what we're doing for local cricket. And that's in the air!
It.
Oh, no! And he's taken it!
Oh, wow.
None for 123 to 3 for 123. And this game has changed in 3 balls. Another Nutrien Ag Solutions Strathalbyn wicket.
No one knows your land or business quite like you. And at Nutrien Ag Solutions, we're committed to seeing you reach your potential. With more than 150 years of experience in Australian agriculture, unrivaled local knowledge, and the ability to leverage our global reach, Nutrien Ag Solutions can deliver enhanced productivity to your farm gate. Together, we can feed the future.
Oh, welcome back. And how a game can change. We were just talking 250, 300. And all of a sudden, 3 wickets in about 4 or 5 deliveries. And a real bounce back here by Hahndorf. All of a sudden, all the field's moved in.
Yeah, Brady Judd on a hat trick, and he's not got it. So that's a very astute bowling change, isn't it, Bruce? You bring on a spinner in Brady Judd, 2 wickets and 2 balls, and then...
And now a boundary.
Now a boundary. It's all happening.
Well, as Bill would say, it's all happening.
Who says cricket's a boring game?
One of the favourite lines, wasn't it, from Bill Laurie? And he's in his 90s, I think, now, or somewhere around there. He's still going.
Still going.
And I'm sure he'd love what we're doing here, as that's been smashed to the Solomon's boundary to just release that bit of pressure.
Yeah, new batsman Sam Martin, he's come out on a hat trick. Bit of pressure there. So have you ever done that, Bruce, come out on a hat trick?
Have done. Can't remember if I saved it or not.
I think you'd remember.
And edged through the gully. Well, you can't set a field for that at this stage of the innings. They come back for 2. And easily run to 3 for 129.
Short
and pulled away through mid-wicket. Out to the boundary for 4.
Bit of everything this over.
Well, he probably just needed a step ladder there, one of those 3-step step ladders, and he probably would have got it. It was that close, and it races out to the boundary for 4. End of the over, 3 for 133. Start of a new over, and chipped away through mid-wicket out to the man sweeping the boundary there on the mid-wicket boundary. And the batsman easily through for the single.
Yeah, that's Tanner King. He's been down the other end. He's seen 3 wickets fall, and he's hadn't faced a ball. He's probably gone cold now.
Well,
he's going to have to start again.
Yes, it can be a bit of a thing when you sort of don't face the ball for a little while, and that was played right inside of. And lucky he didn't get a little inside edge through to the keeper in, I think it's Salt, isn't it? And well taken there. So good fight back here by Hahndorf. King will be looking to play and a miss again. Anchor the ship here. And you'd probably just feel Tanner King now. He's got to go on and try and bat most of the innings out.
Yeah, he does. That should be his goal anyway, being an opening batsman.
As again, Montgomery right up, chipped out of there. They pick up a single. Hackett, the last man out. One from 3 balls. So, not a good thing, is it, Barney, when you're the captain and you just like to get a 20 or a 30 and make it look like you've contributed.
Yes.
Get out for 1.
Yep.
And well played again, just soft hands, gliding it. Lovely shot there by King. Gets himself up another single. And Scott Higgins, the man, out for the Golden Quacker. And again, beautifully caressed out wide of mid-off, and a little thumble there by Captain Jenner. End of the over. It is 3 for 137. The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. Start of a new over. And noticing out there, Barney, you can see from our picture there above our trailer with that camera that the pitch quite wider than the matting.
Yes.
I think there's another club, Wistow on the hill, similar. They have the pitch quite wider than the matting. And I suppose there's some pluses for it and some minuses.
Well, what are the pluses, Bruce?
Well, the pluses are probably, running down the wicket, a little bit less chance of doing the old ankle in the corner of the pitch. The minuses, obviously you don't want to get that ball out there on that cement. I suppose you shouldn't be bowling that wide anyway, but it wouldn't do the ball too good if you fast bowling, you put one out wide and it landed on the concrete.
Yeah, good point.
So, but another plus is probably you get the mats nice and flat and helps to keep them there. I've seen some, you would have too in your day, some mats really struggling to stay tight, and that's a fully, and he's missed an early Christmas present there. Just ended up tickling it around the corner to square, and they pick up a single.
Yeah, I've seen some interesting mats in the day. Yeah, I remember when we first started playing, we played at against Onkaparinga, they were called back then, and the oval was Balhanna.
Yep.
And we played on carpet. It was actual carpet, and it was stuck down on the pitch. Very interesting time.
You'll I remember playing on the old Malfoy, so that's going back.
Yeah, we did that at Wistow.
Had a bit of that down at the Lutheran school. End of the over, and it is 3 for 137. The Hydro Institution is your hydroponic supply store in Mount Barker and the Adelaide Hills. We're here to provide the Adelaide Hills and the Mount Barker community with industry-leading brands and equipment for all hydroponic needs. The Hydro Institution in Littlehampton is the best place to buy top-quality hydroponic supplies for your plants. Here you'll get amazing prices and advice on all your hydroponic systems. The Hydroponic Institution, Unit 1, 4 Griffiths Court, Littlehampton. Check out our website, https://thehydroinstitution.com.au or phone 0873 801 824. And Hahndorf just getting a little bit of the old giddy up. Has a good bit of fielding there in the covers and some high fives from all the surrounding players at point and mid-off. As Montgomery, bit of a steam up now, just feels the Maggies are back in it.
Yeah, they're slowly dragging themselves back into the game, aren't they? Run rate's taken a dive. They've got a few wickets now. They've just got to finish the job off. We were talking earlier about maybe Lobethal scoring 300. Still a chance, but it's getting further and further away.
This one's played out there to mid-wicket, and they'll come back for an easy 2.
Of course, a lot of the Lobethal total now depends on Tanner King. He's been out there all this innings. But he seems to be starved of the strike.
Well, that one's gone over square, and he won't mind because that's gone out to the Solomons boundary for 4. Lovely shot. Clean hitting out to the boundary.
Yeah, it was good clean hitting, and no fielder out in the deep on the leg side, which, I don't know, might be a bit of a surprise. But we've got a deep fine leg, a square leg, mid-wicket and mid-on, but no one on the boundary.
Well, that one's gone well down the leg side, and good call there by umpire Crompton, and another extra in the books. Yeah, just a fine leg on the boundary. A man at square leg near the umpire, mid-wicket, mid-on. Just the 4 there on the leg side. This time inside edge. Out to the man there at between mid-wicket and square. They both rush onto it. No run. And on the offside, we've got still a slip in play. Probably a second slip. Point cover, extra cover, and a mid-off as he leaves this one go. And umpire Crompton says, that's the over, boys. It's 3 for 138. Like your house, your car plays a huge part every day, so it's important you look after your assets. When you're looking to give your car some TLC, there's only one name you can trust: Goodyear Auto Care and A+ Electrical and Diesel. We specialise in consumer tyres, commercial tyres, car servicing, store services, brake servicing, balancing, wheel alignments, batteries, air conditioning, diesel tuning and auto electrical. Call Joel and the team today, 8536 2422 or 11 Rankin Street, Strathalbyn. The home of the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack RT. Welcome back to our Nutrient Ag Solutions coverage of the Alexander and Eastern Hills, and the first ball has gone for 4. Well, even Robin Crompton kept us in suspense. I lost it, Barney.
Me too. I didn't see it.
The door of the trailer on the window shooting where it was going through the air, and I thought, well, just go to the umpire, he'll tell me. And another Solomon's boundary, so good start in the over for King. Goes again, and it's in the air. Chance man underneath it on the boundary. And he's just kept inside and taken the catch.
Super catch.
Beautiful catch out on the mid-wicket boundary. And high fives all around for the Hahndorf Maggies. Another Nutrient Ag Solutions Strathalbyn wicket.
No one knows your land or business quite like you. And at Nutrient Ag Solutions, we're committed to seeing you reach your potential. With more than 150 years of experience in Australian agriculture, unrivaled local knowledge, and the ability to leverage our global reach, Nutrient Ag Solutions can deliver enhanced productivity to your farm gate. Together, we can feed the future.
Welcome back. Now, great sponsors there. And the man out is Tanner King. And a great picture there. You can see the split screens. And a good wicket. Hahndorf right back in this now. 4 for 149. Played out to extra cover. And no run, so fair to say the spin has done the job.
Brady Judd's just come on and created havoc, hasn't he?
That one's played beautifully between cover and extra cover out towards the boundary. Won't quite make it. And they come back for a well-run 3. Tanner King, the last man out. 42 from 34. And that brings up the 150. In remarkably, Barney, just the 18th over. But having said that, that left-hand column, 4 back in the shed. So something that Lobethal will have to be just a little bit cautious of. in this the grand final replay. Just tickled around the corner there to find Legu's up. End of another over. 4 for 152. Old Strathalbyn, founded in 2024, is a space where you can gather with friends and family to enjoy great food, quality regional wine and exceptional coffee. We'd like to invite you to our space to explore what we have to offer. Fried chicken burgers, $26. Pizza from $22. Soup of the day, $16. The Vault breakfast, $27. Seasoned wedges, $14. And the kids' corner, bacon and eggs, $14. Toasties, $12. And pizzas, $15. A range of beers from $9.90. Or for that special occasion, the Bleasdale Sparkling Shiraz, $75 a bottle. The Vault, where the food and wine is perfect score the first time. Welcome back to our coverage, and a real committee meeting here between captain and the new bowler, and there's left arm over, and straight away, just wide of the man at mid-off, difficult chance, and they come back for 2. You can if you want.
Yeah, you can. You can grab the other mic. Do you want this other headset, Dad?
Yeah. Smacked through the point region out to the boundary for 4. Well, they might have got rid of Weeks, but they haven't got rid of the boundaries. And Lobethal just absolutely crashing the boundaries. Another Solomon's boundary. 4 for 156. Well, the most difficult job today has probably been a scoreboard attendant.
You'd be keeping warm today as a scoreboard attendant.
They've got their score really rocketing. This time out to the man at square leg, no run. You just feel at the moment, Barney, the Hahndorf just back into the game somewhat after Mitchell Weeks absolutely.
He just creamed them, didn't he?
He did.
Hahndorf sort of dragged themselves back into the game, but they've got a long way to go, I think, to be competitive.
Well, on target for at least 2 to 250. Played out there to the mid-wicket region. And again, good running between the wickets. 2 more on that Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. And runs just leaking. Well, without any further ado, let's bring in the former captain of the Lobethal Cricket Club and the man we talk of that's just absolutely carved them up out there. As they come back again, they should pick up another 3. The running's been that good. And there it is, another 3. Mitchell Weeks. Good afternoon, Weeksy.
G'day, boys. Nice to be with you. It's nice in here, Brucey. Great setup.
Yeah, it's nice and warm in here today. Last week it was nice and cool with the aircon on. Change of weather's just been incredible.
Hasn't it?
You walk outside, it feels like 8 and it says it's 16. But the heat has been out in the middle, mate.
Yeah, we've got off to a good start, obviously. Hahndorf picking up a few wickets now, but the Martin boys like to bat with each other. Plenty of time doing it in the backyard, so hopefully they can hang in there and another 10, 15 overs, build a platform for us to have a crack at the end.
End of the over. It is 4 for 155.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specializing in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy, and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 8531 0499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
Welcome back to the Nutrient Ag Solutions Alexandra and Eastern Hills Round 5 clash, and just on the fine edge of the bat, down the fine leg. Chasers on. Such as the running, they'll come back for 3. No, they won't. Good chase there by, looks like it might be Tatey there, is it?
Yeah.
It's a backward square, so they picked up 2. Well, Weeksy, you really didn't show any mercy out there. You just tonked them everywhere. You just back yourself in, really, don't you? You just take them on, and what'll be, what'll be.
Yeah, mate, that's the way I like to go about it. No sort of second guessing.
We noticed.
But, look, to be honest, there wasn't... I mean, we were fortunate Hahndorf weren't at their best with the ball. I don't think we gave many chances early, if any. So
No, you didn't.
That probably says that, we just put the bad ball away. And it's nice, actually, out there. It's cool for batting, but there's not a lot of swing. So, it was sort of straight up and down, which was nice.
Played through the line of the ball, as they say, and that one's played through the line, out to the man sweeping the boundary at square. Just behind square, they pick up a single, and umpire's called a no ball, so it must have been over the waist height, and we'll see that one get re-bowled. You've certainly seen them very well, and unbelievable strike rate, and we were talking at one stage, you blokes are on target for something up around where you were last week, 400 runs, but those few wickets have drawn that back now to probably somewhere around the 250 mark.
Big boundaries here and would have made it tough. And Wisto, nice short square, sort of helped us out a bit last week. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, you didn't seem to have too many trouble reaching those big boundaries. So this one's collided, a beautiful shot right along the carpet. We'll stop there at cover.
Tell you what, the pace coming off the ball makes it harder. As you know from watching us the last few years, big fan of it. And since they basically have big shout wide and put.
Wow.
I have a feeling that there might have been a tickle on that. But Brady's changed the game here by coming on. Yes, he's bowled the odd bad ball, but picked up a few wickets and, could have been another one there. So
Yeah, he has. He has changed the game. But
we'll see if we can get a replay of that one. This time, beautifully cut through the point region. Won't go to the boundary, didn't quite time it. They'll come back for an easy 2. You're in good form, and I'm pleased you're in good form, Weeksy. I've got you lined up for the most runs in the competition. I've had Stoker sending me all these things I had to put in, and I've lined you up for 5 in a row as well. So
we're doing it for you, mate.
I've gone out of Well, I'm going to try and get, if it all happens again, I'll try and get Barney to come up this year.
Yeah, that'd be good. That's why we're doing it, for the post-grand final celebrations, Barney. You've got to be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeez, I've been to a few of my own, but I don't know. I hear you Lobethal boys party pretty hardy.
It was good to see Bruce and team there last year.
Yeah, well, if you can stand out in the middle of the oval and sing Barney at about 2 o'clock in the morning without holding a frothy. I was more impressed with the walk 500 miles. That was there's that tickle down the leg side there. Yeah, pretty hard to tell, but it looked like from the reaction of the players. And in fairness to Robin Crompton, it's windy out there. It's pretty hard to hear those.
There may have been a noise. It's hard to tell whether it's bat, pad, pants.
I am a fan of those 50-50 ones going the batsman's way. I think the best umpires are sure of when they're out.
Yeah.
He's one of the best in the business, and that is through to the cover, and he's taken it. Great catch. Another Nutrient Ag Solutions wicket. 5 for 173, and Hahndorf right back in this match.
No one knows your land or business quite like you. And at Nutrient Ag Solutions, we're committed to seeing you reach your potential. With more than 150 years of experience in Australian agriculture, unrivaled local knowledge, and the ability to leverage our global reach, Nutrient Ag Solutions can deliver enhanced productivity to your farm gate. Together, we can feed the future.
Welcome back to the Nutrient Ag Solutions, Alexander and Eastern Hills, round 5 clash, and a big hello to the folk watching us down there in the Lobethal Hotel, one of our great sponsors. Of course, Lobethal winning the Lobethal Hotel coin toss, deciding to bat 5 for 173. And there'd be a few patrons down there, Weeksy, that'd have a frothy going and watching the big screen.
They would have been very entertained at the start of the innings, that's for sure.
Certainly would.
Yeah, it's a good initiative to have it on for those people that can't get to the game. It probably stops a few supporters coming out. They can sit there, have a pint and watch it in the comfort of the front bar.
Right up again, bowling change from the commentary box end.
Weeksy, watching you batting today, phenomenal hitting, but I've just detected a little bit of a weakness. Your reverse shots. Going to work on that during the week?
I know you're not the biggest fan of the switch hit, Barney. That's why I try it. I only try it when we're on camera with MFLTV, just because I know the response that I'll get. Yeah, I am a bit out of practice.
Yeah, no, it's.
So how do you go about practicing those? Are you getting over in the nets there and smashing every ball? How do you do that? I guess it wouldn't be good being a bowler at practice because you'd have to watch your back.
Yeah, look, our bowlers don't enjoy training heaps, but we encourage, in all seriousness, we encourage everyone to practice their strokes. Like our A graders are comfortable in all their forward defences. What we need to work on is how to score without taking risks in this 45-over cricket. I mean, back in two-day cricket, you guys would know. It was a lot of more defending, but yeah, a lot more attacking for us.
End of the over, it's 5 for 173.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas, no job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial, from plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murrayland and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
Welcome back to our coverage, and straight back to the bowler there. Just missed it. Just jumped over it there mid-off, and they'll pick up a single. Well, the club here, Weeksy, going really well. You've got 4 teams in this year in the Alexander and Eastern Hills, going very nicely. Any plans here for the club moving forward?
Yeah, look, we're trying to get past no more polo cross here at Lobie, so we're trying to get another oval down on the polo field to facilitate the 4 senior sides, which is the first time we've had that in the club's history. Nice shot, Sambo. So, look, yeah, demand in cricket I know is decreasing in junior ranks, but we seem to have a strong culture here where we've managed to put in a 4th team, which is largely father and sons in our C grade, make us stronger. Yeah.
Very good.
It's always good to hear about a club, Bruce, increasing in size.
Yes, and it's good to have 2 games at the one ground on the one day. Then you get a little bit more revenue, and with pies and pasties and drinks, and you make a little bit more money like that. And of course, more subs, and it's all for the better. And you can get that exposure too with sponsors and whatnot. It all goes to a more successful club all down the leg side there, and just got away with that one.
What have you guys been up to? How's the Murray Towns comp? Who's My Palonga going to be strong again?
Well, Maipo looked to have just dropped off the mark a little bit.
They're on the downturn, to be honest. Manham's the strongest club.
Manham, yep.
Manham's looking very good.
Carter, how's Carter going? Is he going around again?
He's still going around, so he's fired up again. So, no, they're looking good, Manham. And last week we did Wanderers Jervois, and surprisingly 450 views. So just incredible watching that match last week. So real demand there for it. Also in the Murray Towns, we're seeing the odd second A-grade match being streamed, like Alexander and Eastern Hills. You've got Nam with the Frog Box and Langons Creek with the Frog Box. So that's all the better for cricket. More promotion, more exposure. So I think as opposed to 10 years ago, cricket's really come a long way. can be only the better for the competition. New teams this year, Ramblers and Jervois down there, which is great for the competition. 2 extra sides. There's an edge through the slips, and that goes down to the, what's the boundary there, and in fact goes all the way. So wow. Solomon's boundary, and I think one thing that probably can't go astray is, as you can see in the commentary box here, Weeksy, you can see the other match there being live streamed. So, this is just phenomenal for our team to have 2 games live streamed on the one day in 2 different competitions.
Is that Mark Oborn batting?
That possibly is Mark Oborn batting, yep.
Is Remy going around again?
Unfortunately, they've got a scoreboard we haven't. Ours is blown up here, but 5 for 174. And Weeksy, the top scorer there with 80 off some 47 deliveries. And it's great to have our special guest, the former captain of Lobethal, in the commentary box.
Weeksy, I've got to ask you, you've made 80 today. Do you feel disappointed that you don't score many more hundreds?
Probably not the way I go about my batting.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed today, obviously, getting caught at fine leg, deep fine leg.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously having a couple of hundreds already this year. I was, looking forward to hopefully getting a third when you get that far into your innings. But I always approach my batting that if the fact that I get out, someone else gets a go in outside, because we bat quite deep. So not really, Barney, to be honest.
No, that's fine.
Left arm over the wicket again. It's in the air. The man there at fine leg getting around underneath it, but it's just gone over the top of him. They'll come back for 2, and the bowler just looks to the heavens. What could have been? 2 more. 5 for 176 in the 22nd over. Incredible run rate still there, even though Weeksy's been out for quite a while. 183, there we go. So still a run rate there of 8 or 9 and over.
Hahndorf threatening here, though. Fewer streaky edges and top edges. I'd like to see us settle before drinks a little bit.
We've seen 23 overs of absolute carnage.
Absolute carnage, yeah. It was brutal for a while.
I think the best hitting we've seen, Barney.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
Not just because Weeksy's in the box. We actually have already said that.
Well, Tanner was good too.
But it was good of Weeksy to bring those $50 notes for us. Saying that.
Might be 100 yet. You got half the coverage to go. Shot, Sammy.
Sliced through the cover region out towards the cover boundary. Won't quite get there, and they come back for 2. So just milking the runs nicely here, building for a big second half of the innings and trying to get that score. From here, Weeksy, you'd probably be disappointed if you didn't get, I'd say, even 270.
Yeah, look, I think 300. I'll be disappointed if we don't get 300.
Yeah, I would be too.
With the start, yep. So there it is. Umpire Robin Crompton says, you Hahndorf boys, you've earned a drink. And it is drinks here, the first session in the books on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. 5 for 183 after 23 overs in this round 5. Nutrient Ag Solutions, Alexander and Eastern Hills round 5 match after Lobethal winning the Lobethal Hotel coin toss. And look, let's have a special comment from Weeksy. Where do you see the game at the moment? And
how much are you going to win by?
How much are you going to win by?
Look, pleased with where we are. Hahndorf have some firepower with their batting. Obviously, Watto started the year on fire. We all know what Paul can do. And Jared's ball striking, along with Jenna, is, first class. So I think we'll need every bit of 300. So 115 with wickets in hand, maybe more.
Well, Tatey back in that side. And Algaretto, of course, last year the most runs scorer. Give us a comment on the upcoming T20 competition. We'd like you to take it easy on our boys. We've got Monardo fielding a side this year in the T20 competition.
Fantastic.
It's Barney's club, so
good.
Just take it easy on the Monardo boys.
No promises, but that's great. Well, that's what we're for, playing cricket against different opposition. Good to have a few of the Hills team and Murray Towns, and it's exciting. Like I'd love to take on new people and see what's around the place and try to recruit some of Monardo's good players for next year. Oh, it's exciting though. I love the twilight format. I love the midweek stuff, and draws a crowd. We get our biggest crowds, on a Thursday or Friday night. So it is good for cricket.
I wish we had that when we were playing, Bruce.
Oh, certainly. And of course, we've got a couple of ovals that are probably nearly, one of them definitely is Maipo. They've got the 300 Lux, so who knows what the future holds in Murray Town's cricket. And of course, one of them up here, Cullington, got the Lux in 300.
Yep,
so
they did.
There'll be some night cricket there. We look forward to that. Well, I'm getting the wind up from the producer. Hey, Weeksy, big thanks for coming in and giving us up your time. You're in a well-placed position here, well batted today, and all the best for the rest of the season. And we look forward to showcasing the Weeks ball in a few weeks' time, pardon the punt.
Appreciate it, lads. Thanks for having me on, and thanks for your coverage. Thanks for coming out here. We appreciate it.
There we go. Our special guest, Mitchell Weeks, the former captain of the Lobethal Northern Tigers. Let's take a break here at MFLTV. A drinks break. It's 5 for 178.
What does farming and the BT50 have in common? They are both reborn and built from the ground up. Perfect for the man on the land or that adventure, the BT50 is available at Duddon's Murraylands. Duddon's are a 70-year-old, third-generation, family-owned, multi-franchise dealer that you can trust. Now with Ford, so check out their Everest. Duddon's are your 4x4 and SUV specialists. Visit either of their 2 Murraybridge dealerships or visit duddons.com.au for more information. Duddon's, easy to do business with.
Are you looking for that magical finish to your flooring and blinds? Then head into Solomon's, where we've got you covered. We have a huge range of carpet and hard flooring options, laminate, hybrid flooring, vinyl, shutters and blinds, and our fantastic made-to-measure curtains too, all at our magical Solomon's prices. And don't forget to ask about our shop at home service. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
And there's magic in a Solomon's store.
No one knows your land or business quite like you. And at Nutrient Ag Solutions, we're committed to seeing you reach your potential. With more than 150 years of experience in Australian agriculture, unrivaled local knowledge, and the ability to leverage our global reach, Nutrient Ag Solutions can deliver enhanced productivity to your farm gate. Together, we can feed the future.
Great food, fast friendly service, that's the Lobethal Hotel. Check out the Lobies' new spacious beer garden, ideal for a family special occasion or just to dine out in style. With an excellent menu, all day dining from 11:30am to 8pm 7 days, the Lobie is the place to be, whether it's lunch or tea. Also live sport and streaming local footy and cricket. A sip and save bottle shop with regular specials. See you soon at the Lobie, Main Street, Lobethal. Call 8389 6016. The Lobethal Hotel, proudly supporting MFLTV and the Lobethal Cricket Club.
Have you got some water to pump? Need more rainwater storage or more supplies for the animals? We have the largest range and everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system, water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators. A huge range of backhoe tools, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay. Be sure to come in and see the team at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Mills Road, Strathalbyn on 8536 4422 or 151 Adelaide Road, Murraybridge on 853 227 711.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langons Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
Closey supermarkets have been serving the Adelaide Hills community for over a century. Closey support hundreds of local organisations, a commitment to sustaining our community. Awarded the 2020 Foodland IGA National Award of Excellence. Our products are sourced locally. Shop online or join us in-store for the freshest meats, fruits, vegetables, cheeses, honeys and jams. A selection of stores offer celebration liquor outlets. Check our weekly Super Saver specials at www.closies.com.au. Open 7:30am to 8:30pm. Proudly supporting local sport. The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport.
Lakeside Turf. Heard of that saying, grass is greener on the other side of the fence? Well, it is at Lakeside Turf, Walker Flat. a family-run business situated at 18 Mallee Road, Walker Flat, near Manham, growing and supplying quality instant lawn for both the domestic and commercial markets. We offer farm direct sales and delivery options. We also supply and can install larger maxi rolls for bigger jobs. To place an order, email lakesideturf@bigpond.com or phone Trevor 0427 864 260. Installing a new wicket on your side of the fence? Make it a Lakeside Turf pitch, serving South Australia since 1996.
With over 10 years of experience, they know electrical testing and tagging better than anyone. As part of their convenient and professional service, the local guys Test and Tag take all of the necessary steps to ensure they complete jobs quickly. Services include the testing of electrical appliances, fire extinguishers and blankets, safety switches, microwaves and emergency exit lights. Local guys Test and Tag has been designed using their experience to build lasting relationships with their customers by leaving no stone unturned to ensure you're always satisfied with their services.
Established in the 18... Well, welcome back. And straight after drinks, a couple of quick singles. And they keep marching on here at the Lobethal Northern Tigers. And another single. So just pushing the singles around, trying to pick up a few runs. And back after a quick break there for drinks. And joining me in the commentary box, we've managed to get the great man Mitchell Weeks out of here, and what a knock that was.
Good to have him in.
And Ian Barney Brown. Good afternoon, Barney.
Good afternoon, Bruce. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, good to have Mitchy Weeks come in, wasn't it? He's got some insight. He's got some thoughts.
Actually not supposed to be talking to him about cricket. Supposed to be talking to him about footy. He's just accepted the coaching position up here at Lobethal, so congratulations to him, and he'll be coaching the A grade this season, 2026, and that is being coached over the fence for a maximum. Big hit there. After drinks, end of the over. Wowee, 5 for 195. Established in the 1880s, the Mount Barker Courier has a rich history and has been owned since 1952 by the Marsden family. The newspaper focuses on local news, events, stories and sports, catering to the community's interest within the Adelaide Hills regions. The Courier, a good read guaranteed, so do yourself a favour. Out every Wednesday at good newsagents or purchase online. 46 Hutchison Street, Mount Barker, phone 8391 1388. Proudly supporting the Alexander and Eastern Hills Cricket T20 competition and MFLTV. The Courier, the newspaper of the Adelaide Hills. Welcome back, and what a great shot there in that advert of the sponsors, the advert and the live camera shot down in the bottom right-hand corner. Just some of the best coverage going around in community cricket, and well done to our team as this, and I don't take any thanks for any of that, Barney. That is just all my very smart, talented kids, and very proud of them.
Yeah, you should be.
As in again from this commentary box, and the first over after drinks from this end, and straight to the fielder, who might have just been foxing a bit of ballet or something there, and no run. Scores around the grounds, and Maipo at 2 for 100 in their clash in Alexander and Eastern Hills. We'll get some other scores around the grounds as we come back after drinks. In the Murray Towns, 2 for 100, Maipo. And we'll get some scores in the Alexander around the grounds as you just find them for me now. Here it's 5 for 195, and you heard there, Barney Weeksy saying wouldn't be happy unless they really got 300 from here.
Yeah, good point. We're only halfway through the innings, so they're already well on the way statistically. Whether they can actually do it's another thing.
Well, it's only about 5 and over, isn't it? So, yeah, I guess wickets in the bank is the key, isn't it?
It's not out of the realms of possibility. I mean, if these two get going, like Wixie said, they bat pretty deep. So 300, I would think, is on the cards at the moment.
It's a bit of medium continues from this commentary box in, or the southern end. And a shot at the stumps there. The bowler not even looking.
I don't think anybody was looking, to be honest.
Wow, that would have given him a good old stinger on the backside if it had touched him.
If the ballers at the stumps would have woken up Pud Crompton.
Let's have a look around the grounds. Thanks to Daesh Irrigation, and it's Jervois 3 for 51 in the 22nd against Meningi. Wanderers are 5 for 91 in the 21st against Ramblers. And as we said, Maipo 2 for 102 in the 20th against Monardo. And Taylor Bent 6 for 72 in the 26th versus Manham. So scores in the around the grounds there, thanks to Daesh Irrigation in Murray Towns. End of the over here, it's 5 for 195.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you.
Contact John, MGA Flurio, 0439 886 331. Welcome back, and smashed down there to the deep mid-wicket area, and they managed to come back for 2. 5 for 197. Let's have a look around the grounds in the A&EHCA. Bremer Callington, 6 for 90 in the 31st against Nan. And Woodside, 5 for 117 in the 29th against Wistow. So that match at Woodside. And, of course, here 5 for 197. And, of course, last weekend, the Sunday match, Strathalbyn upset Leon's Creek. Went down and had a look at that game, Barney.
Yeah.
And once again, I put the mockers on Ben Warren. He just finds it hard to make a run when I go to watch him.
Too much pressure.
It must be just too much pressure. I don't know, but Ben Warren, out very cheaply. And, Daniel Crop went, and all of a sudden they just fell over. And they had Tom Plant there from the played a bit of district cricket. And he was trying to glue them together, but in the end he holed out, and they were all out. So a good win there to Strath.
Wow.
As a couple more runs here as
brings up
Lobethal, bringing up the 200 in the 26th over. Chipped away again to short, fine leg, and they pick up another easy single. As Robin Crompton says, another over in the books, boys. It is 5 for 201.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your local state member for Hammond. Also privileged to be the Shadow Minister for Veterans Affairs, Emergency Services and Regional Roads. So pleased to be part of the Great Southern Football League sponsorship. We've got a magnificent area through Langhorne Creek at Strathalbyn as part of my electorate, and making sure that we get right outcomes for people so that we can get better education services, better health services. We do Justice of the Peace services in the office at Murray Bridge, or we can come to you. Whatever needs you have, we can assist and get those state needs officiated with.
Back live, start of a new over from this Combox N, and first ball a dot in the book. So that'll be the key now for Hahndorf. Just try and tighten up in the field, and we're seeing that with not as many out on the boundary now. Just trying to ring it up and put a bit of pressure on, get a few dot balls, and maybe force Lobethal to make a mistake, but they've got a couple of pretty good players out there at the moment.
And the two batters, Matthew Martin and Sam Graber, they're looking set, aren't they? And continuing on, putting on the runs for Lobethal.
Yeah, he's no slouch with the bat, Sammy Graber. And cut, beautifully late cut. That is a beautiful shot. Off the back foot, down to the deep third man boundary for 4.
Great shot.
Well, I didn't think it had the legs on it initially, but gee, put plenty of petrol on it. And it goes to the boundary for a Solomon's boundary. Great shot.
Yeah, Matthew Martin there, leaning back, cracking it. It's a downhill slope down that side of the ground too, so that helped the ball trickle over the boundary.
He's raced to 34. And this time he's straight back to the bowler. And definitely no run there on that one. Let's have a look around the field. We've got a fine leg up, a square, a forward square, mid-wicket and mid-on, and on the offside, mid-off, cover, extra cover, point and backward point.
Oh.
Almost a very deep, wideish gully. And tried to force the issue there, but couldn't quite connect. Another dot in the book. Right at the moment, the scoreline as it is, dots are almost Christmas. And again, back to the bowler and almost cheekishly tried to put it onto the stumps. Umpire Crompton says over, 5 for 206. Business is picked up with my new wrap. They didn't just do the sign, they designed it too. Indoor or outdoor signs, Apex Custom Wraps have got the sign to make you stand out from the crowd. Banners, flags, posters, safety or magnetic signs, they've got the sign that will look mint in your business, on the fence or vehicle or footpath. No job is too big or too small, just drop your truck in and they'll give it a wrap. Our technicians are experienced and fully qualified. Apex Custom Wraps, 118 Morris Road, Murray Bridge. Or call the team on 0424 158 600 or email ash at apexcustomwraps.com.au. You think of it, we'll wrap it. Start of a new over from the entrance end or the town end here at Lobie, and tries to do that big late cut there, Graber, and in the end missed it, and well taken by the keeper in, I think it's Ben Salt, isn't it? And this time he pulls it around fine and gets it past the fine leg, and too good for the man at deep square. Beautiful shot by Graber. And I always like to come back to that match. I was umpiring here a few years ago and Lobethal were in trouble. He batted about number 8. And he come out and made about 58 not out and won the match for them.
That sort of thing will boost your confidence no end, Bruce.
Just a real deep batting lineup, and this one's a little paddle around the corner. Clever shot, and picks up another single. Graber moves to 16. Martin on 34. 5, 211. This one played out to mid-off, no run. So going with the 4 on the off, 5 on the leg. And he swats this down to the man down there at deep cow corner. And beautiful shot for just 1.
I was going to say the same thing.
End of the over, says umpire Crompton, it's 5 for 212. The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. Back live and smashed through the covers. Might have just knocked that down and prevented a 4. Chased here by mid-off. They've got a couple. They'll come back for 3. And you would have noticed it yourself, Barney, running between the wickets in this competition is right up there as opposed to home. They just run hard, look for that extra run, and good calling. Whereas home, we don't see that a lot, do we?
No, definitely.
Some games.
Here today, the running between wickets has been a feature.
There's another feature, hitting the ball in the air, and another good catch. Or has he just lost it?
He's lost it.
And it goes over the fence, and the umpire says maximum. Well, it must have ricocheted off his hands over the line. I thought he had it, Barney.
I thought he had it too, but then I noticed how close he was to the line. I didn't know whether he was over or not, but...
just got a little bit confused with where he was, the positioning near the line. And
well, because there's no line. It's just judgment between the cones.
And they pick up 6 and now come back for 2 more. So bowler won't be happy. Runs leaking in this over. 5 for 220. And Martin on 38. Graber 24. This time beautifully played in the mid-wicket along the ground. And the left hand, Graber picks up another single. Off this the bowling of Ty Watson, who new player to their side this year. Looked very good. In fact, got the player of the match down there at Strathalbyn. Now round 1 clash. And they'll be looking to him to certainly make a few runs when they come out to bat in a couple of hours' time. It's in his 6th over. Last ball of this over. And hoiked around square. And that's going to go to the boundary for 4. Solomon's boundary. And as soon as he'd hit it, the fielders just said good night. No stopping that. And another boundary. And rounds out the over. Another good one for Lobethal. 5 for 223. The Hydro Institution is your hydroponic supply store in Mount Barker and the Adelaide Hills. We're here to provide the Adelaide Hills and the Mount Barker community with industry-leading brands and equipment for all hydroponic needs. The Hydro Institution in Littlehampton is the best place to buy top-quality hydroponic supplies for your plants. Here you'll get amazing prices and advice on all your hydroponic systems. The Hydroponic Institution, Unit 1, 4 Griffiths Court, Littlehampton. Check out our website, https://thehydroinstitution.com.au or phone 0873 801 824. Oh, bit of indecision there, but they got through. It was yes, no, yes. And run out would have been just what
Hahndorf wanted.
Hahndorf wanted, as these two here are starting to put together a real middle order partnership. And another dot in the book. Bowling here of Brad Judd, who's in his last over. And another good ball. And he's been probably a key in this match. He's picked up some vital wickets. 3 for 53. Getting through his overs quickly. And again, batsman hitting it straight back to him. 3 balls in a row.
Yeah, he certainly made a difference in this game, hasn't he? His first 2 balls were wickets, and people took notice of him after that.
He's got rid of a couple of good batsmen. This time whacked down to mid-on. And it has gone all the way. Beautifully struck by Martin. Umpire Crompton. No choice. Solomon's boundary. 5 for 233. Last ball of the over. And lays back and cuts it out to point. And rounds out the over. 5 for 233. Like your house, your car plays a huge part every day, so it's important you look after your assets. When you're looking to give your car some TLC, there's only one name you can trust: Goodyear Auto Care and A+ Electrical and Diesel. We specialise in consumer tyres, commercial tyres, car servicing, store services, brake servicing, balancing, wheel alignments, batteries, air conditioning, diesel tuning and auto electrical. Call Joel and the team today, 8536 2422 or 11 Rankin Street, Strathalbyn. The home of the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack RT. Start of a new over. Watson continuing from the commentary box end, or the southern end here at Lobethal. And it's a very cloudy day, and that little bit of sun goes behind the clouds and just makes that wind about 2 degrees cooler. And talking to a local here that walked past earlier, walking the dog, she said it's absolutely freezing. So you wouldn't believe that approaching the middle of November.
Yeah.
And last week we had the air conditioner on. Today, weeks he's walked in here and it's nice and warm, and he says, oh, it's lovely in here. So two different contrasts. Last week trying to keep cool out there at Jervois and keep the flies off us. And this week
come to the hills and
using the heat of the monitors to keep things warm. Has pulled away here. That's a hot shot. Lovely shot. 4 runs. Solomon's boundary. And Lobethal have dispatched the bad balls brilliantly.
They have.
And they go up to 5 for 239 in the 31st.
And, yeah, big chance of 300 plus here today. These batters showing no mercy, and Hahndorf finding it hard to rein the batters in. I mean, wickets will do wonders for slowing down the run rate, but they're not getting any chances at all.
In comes Watson again, and beautifully foot out to the pitch of the ball and played into the short cover region there. Almost an cover point and no run. Watson trying to build the pressure. Short and wide and slapped out to that point region again. And Tate doing the fielding. 5 for 239. Lays back on it again. Graber beautifully cut through the backward point gully region. And they'll settle for 1. 5 for 240. End of the over. Old Strathalbyn, founded in 2024, is a space where you can gather with friends and family to enjoy great food, quality regional wine and exceptional coffee. We'd like to invite you to our space to explore what we have to offer. Fried chicken burgers, $26. Pizza from $22. Soup of the day, $16. The Vault breakfast, $27. Seasoned wedges, $14. And the kids' corner, bacon and eggs, $14. Toasties, $12. And pizzas, $15. A range of beers from $9.90. Or for that special occasion, the Bleasdale Sparkling Shiraz, $75 a bottle. The Vault, where the food and wine is perfect score the first time. Well, start of a new over from the town end. And it is going to be right arm around. And the first ball has gone around. Down to fine leg. They'll come back for 2. Good chase. And Graber settles for 2. 5 for 242. So... And this time, flat bat and plays it straight up to mid-off, no run. Round the corner, a little thumble there at fine leg. And they get through for a quick single. I think this is Jenna bowling, isn't it?
Jenna,
yeah. Well, HQ weren't even sure there's 3 balls bowled before they've got his name up there.
I'm just wondering what's happened to Allegretto. He's only bowled one over. Hadn't been seen since.
And that's been whacked out there towards the man, and he's dropped it. Dropped it out at deep cow corner. Probably 20 metres in from the boundary. And, gee, that's a big drop.
He never quite got underneath it before he stopped.
Goes again out into that same region, but it's gone a bit squarer to mid-wicket. They pick up a single. Maipo are 2 for 121 in their clash against Monardo in our other live stream match, which you can pick up on MFLTV YouTube. And hooked around the corner again. Oh, good diving effort there. And they'll pick up a single, young fella. That'll be $5. Your sunglasses hit the grass. End of the over. 5 for 243.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specializing in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy, and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 85310499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
Well, just a little bit of a committee meeting here down this commentary box end as coming back into the attack is Montgomery. Jenner today. He's got the both arms flinging out, pushing fielders 20 back, 5 up, 5 around. As Montgomery back into the attack. Big, tall, 6'2" roundabout. Montgomery gets it where you'd like to get it for a bowler and have a dot in the book. As Graber leans over his bat. And short and pulled in the air underneath it at fine leg and takes the catch. Graber's gone. And a good catch down there at fine leg, about 25 metres in from the boundary. And another Nutrient Ag Solutions wicket. Strathalbyn, 5 becomes 6 for 247.
No one knows your land or business quite like you. And at Nutrient Ag Solutions, we're committed to seeing you reach your potential. With more than 150 years of experience in Australian agriculture, unrivaled local knowledge, and the ability to leverage our global reach, Nutrient Ag Solutions can deliver enhanced productivity to your farm gate. Together, we can feed the future.
Well, Sammy Graber goes. See if we can get a replay of what we've got. Of course, just the 2 cameras today, not 3. As our 3rd camera streaming the match at Homburg Oval in the Murray Towns. Great picture there of our side on camera. That is just a brilliant picture, isn't it, Barney?
Yep.
Big thanks to the Lobethal Footy Club for giving us the access. And Graber out for 37 off 43. And he will be absolutely... I reckon you just about put a bucket under his mouth over there now and fill it. He would be frothing at the mouth. That ball should have gone over the fence, Barney.
Yeah, that's where I thought it was going when he hit it, but he skied it, got a bit of a top edge. And Hahndorf taking their catches at the moment.
Yes.
After dropping one earlier, they sort of fought back in that area.
That's the key, you'd think, from here. They're going to have to pretty much bowl them out. That score's not going to reach 300 because there's still some 12 overs left, and even 4 and over. There's around about 50 runs. Just push it up to around 300. Montgomery back in has been instant success. And this one here out to mid-wicket. And the man there at mid-on comes around and helps out. So good start here from the Mont. So he comes in again from our combox end. And right up in the spot. And nicely played there by, looks like Huckster out to cover. And picks himself up a single.